the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. DeAndre Carter on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They have a lot of success in college. They're probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
Sanders now off the bootleg. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. DeForest Buckner in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Open man, and that's Tillman. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Out come the Colts. And they are led by their big quarterback who's trying to find his way in the NFL. Year 3 for Anthony Richardson out of Florida.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with design runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing.
In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Throwing now on third and long. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. So, on fourth down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Back deep for the Browns, it's DeAndre Carter. Ball security, a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. The Browns offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Let's go. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. The defense stringing him out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. The 36-yard line. That'll be caught. It's Jerome Ford. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Up the middle goes Judkins here, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Zaire Franklin that time there for the tackle. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Out to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. The Michigan man, Quiddy, hey, he gets in there to drop mistaken for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Shador. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive.
Automatic 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Judkins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad game in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
60 Eagles.
They go play action with Sanders. Exiting the pocket right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Colts will take over at their own 14-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Indianapolis.
From the gun, Richardson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 Vices.
Throwing is Richardson. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. The Browns going to use was the first of their timeouts here.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
From the gun on 3rd down. And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. On the return, it's Carter. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Browns offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. He's going to try it here again. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
They try to set up the screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
And Stewart on first down. Downfield for Njoku. And that is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle. And this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
From the gun, it's Sanders. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Now, fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where I promise you the weather is much nicer than what we've been watching. But who doesn't love a snow globe game? And the meteorologists tell us we're in for more of it in the second half. So time now to get back out and join our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks. And you see it there. Whiteout conditions remain in effect as we are back for the second half. Anthony Gould now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. crazy. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Indianapolis. On play action, Richardson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Tie game, second half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game. So it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. He'll take this down to the 47. The linebacker Jerome Baker there to make it 3rd and 6. Throwing, Richardson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Richardson. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have a Colts first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
A gain of 12. And the Colts first down.
That's just a big-time play by this quarterback on 4th down. You can see he starts first look cover. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, use his legs to pick up the first down, and they're still alive.
And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Herbert. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
7 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's Sanders to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Big Rover Stewart gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Now, Sanders. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
On first down, it's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters yet to deliver a breakthrough. It is still 0-0. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Off the zone read, this is Richardson. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
In motion comes Pittman. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. The Colts about set to punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 77 1.
On play action, Shador. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 18. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
Clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tackles. Picks up 9 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll run, and he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Here comes 2nd down.
Ready. Let's go.
They'll run here. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Browns. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Browns.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Ashton Doolin now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Now Richardson. A short pass taken in by Warren. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Looking to throw, Richardson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Browns offense ready to get back at it. And with the defense out of timeouts, they cannot stop the clock. Just a couple of kneel downs should do it.
Let's go. Gravity Lions.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the Browns. They get it done. An old school, hard-fought game. One of the trenches in the driving snow. Not a lot of points, not a lot of big plays, but they did just enough to get out of here with a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.